Well, hello again. This is the 13th of April 2024 and I'm doing something a bit different today. I just kind of want to record and document this area before it gets completely covered with houses, which I think, as far as I understand, that's the plan. I'm walking down Mere Lane now, which just runs alongside Edenthorpe, I believe near Doncaster, where I actually used to live. I moved here in 1991. That's when my parents broke up. My mum brought me here to live with my grandparents, and then sort of never really got round to moving until I left home at 28. And anyway, this field that we're coming up to, it's got bars all around it now. That was actually my primary school playing field, and my primary school's sort of around the corner and down the road through that little campsite there. So we had to bring all these sports equipment down to the field. I don't know why we used this field when, they had a very big playground. But anyway, there it is. That belonged to my primary school. I spent many miserable hours on there. I don't actually know whether this is an authority or not. I'm going to sort of ramble a bit as I walk along. Perhaps people who are interested in the state of the autistic mind will find that interesting. Stroke informative, I don't know. I don't know, why do people watch my videos? It's the eternal question. Oh look, some little white balls there. Nice time of year, springtime. Anyway, this little path here, it looks like it's been paved at some point. There are some, at least there used to be some little bricks you can see. It looks like they've all been covered up now by the sun. But yeah, there was a paved path down here at one point. I used to come down here a lot when I was in my teens, early 20s. I decided I was going to buy myself a nice camera. And I used to just come out and photograph all the wildlife and the flowers and things, and it's just a nice little way. So I get a lot of views around here. I don't know if that's where the building work's going on at the moment. I don't know if you can see the diggers. You can only see them better as you get closer. There's been piles of soil over there. I mean, it's very flat land around here. It's bottom end of the Vale of York, and sort of western end of the Humberhead levels. It's just flat from here to the Yorkshire Wolds. I don't know if you can see a bit of an incline in the ground over there where those new houses are. That's the nearest thing they have to a hill for miles and miles. Right, I'm going to go through these trees. It's just a little patch of woodland. This area is actually called Long Plantation. We always used to call it Bluebell Wood when we were a kid because there's bluebells growing in it. And how imaginative people are about things like that. Oh, there's bluebells, we'll call it Bluebell Wood. But yeah, its real name is Long Plantation. And it runs all the way along the area that I'm going to show you today. I mean, I won't walk right through the woods because that would just take ages, and it's not particularly interesting woodland, to be honest. It's very narrow. Yeah, this is just like a little annex to the wood. I don't know what this is, to be honest. You used to be able to see that. Oh, you can see over there. The trees are all in very straight rows. It has become very overgrown. It's been like this, all the time I lived in Edenthorpe. It was like this. Quite a nice mix of trees, actually. And people do flight it. There's been some kids playing in here as well. Look, some dens over there. Well, mean, Edenthorpe as a village, it's only really existed for just over 100 years. It's kind of a commuter place into Doncaster, and well, my primary school was called Edenthorpe Hall, and that used to be the kind of big house, and there was a family there called Eden. I don't know if they relate to the former Prime Minister, Anthony Eden. You can see trees rolling straight road. And they decided to rename the village after themselves. It's called Streetthorpe because there's only one street that ran right through it. And they decided to name it Edenthorpe, and it kind of grew into a little village in its own right. Over there, that is Armthorpe. Which is a much older village. It was a pit village. Emphasis on the was. Throughout most of the 20th century. It's Markham Main Colliery. Was its pit, opened in 1920, closed in 1996. There's still a lot of the pit workers' houses there. They've got nice houses by all accounts. A few people who lived in them, they were very good houses. Yeah, they're nice. There's a dog walking towards me. I'll just sort of avert the camera a bit. They've got nice big gardens and everything. As you can see, it's all been dug over. And you hear these things like, 600 houses being built there, 300 houses being built here. It's, you sort of think, that won't come to pass, and then suddenly it does. How are you going to build all these houses here? To sort of change the scenery up a bit. Now there's the bluebells. Actually did an A-level art project in this wood, just looking at all those sort of shapes that the trees are grown into. So come in at this end and go, as you can see, it goes all the way round, and then you come out of that end. It's just one long line of trees. You can see it's very, very narrow. And that's just the outer limits of Edenthorpe there. Actually, I'm not sure whether that's technically Edenthorpe or Kirksandall. The dividing line is blurred. That's kind of one of the things I'm thinking with these houses, because they do go right the way through from Edenthorpe to Armthorpe. Well, the area that's got the planning permission anyway. Goes right through from Edenthorpe here to Armthorpe over there to Kirksandall, sort of way down. Well, maybe a mile or so down the road that way, across the waste ground. It's all being built on. And it's just sort of all turned into one very massive houses. I mean, there's a bit of a sort of, when I'm young, these were all fields kind of thing to it, sort of personal nostalgia for my old stamping ground that's been lost. A place that sort of holds a lot of happy memories for me, actually. I used to come here for nice walks with my granddad when we were little, and as I say, he did a lot of art projects and stuff around here. You can hear me over the wind even, because it's quite windy today. I just worry about what are all these people going to do? It's literally thousands of houses, and they're not building any sort of extension on the hospital or any new doctors' surgeries or new dentists or new schools or anything like that. It's just more and more and more houses, more and more people arriving there, and then no facilities for them. What are all these people going to do? Just what we all going to eat when all the farmland's been built over? You know, we're supposed to be cutting down food miles and shopping local and supporting our farmers and everything, and see all there, it's all been cleared for houses. Where are the kids going to play? You know, where are my kids going to come and have the little nature walks? Well, obviously we don't live around here anymore, as I say, but in Edenthorpe. I can see the diggers over there. They're building a sort of slip road off the main road. That's just sort of curving round and down into this area that's fenced off. I mean, you can see that the farmers haven't been using this, it's just all weeds. I don't know what these big mounds are. I don't know if they're sort of from explorations or waste from digging out foundations or something. I don't know. Maybe someone who, if anyone's watching who knows anything about building on greenfield sites can enlighten me. There's some birds up there. I can hear larks. I can definitely hear some larks, but probably not coming up over the microphone. It's fairly quiet. It's a lot quieter than the wind. That's where we've come, through that little copse down there. There's some big houses behind there, some big fancy houses, and that's Long Plantation. It just goes all the way along here to the end there, and that's where those houses are. And I don't think it's going to get knocked down. I don't think they're going to pull up any of those trees. Oh, there's the larks, look. You see them? I don't know if you can hear them. Oh, there's one. Lark ascending. Oh, there's loads of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of there, 7. Oh, larks, lovely. Oh well, that's true. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, where's all the rainwater going to go? And all the soil's been concreted over. Well, as I say, it is a floodplain around here. It's not really ideal for building thousands of houses. Actually, have an ice cream. It's still playing the same tune it used to play when I lived in Edenthorpe. Like a sort of bluegrass tune. Obviously, we're sitting with the banjo on my knee or something. Anyway, oh look, there's all the larks. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see them through the sky? Oh, lovely larks. Anyway, I did a painting of that tree once. It's in my bedroom now. This was all rapeseed around here. You see kestrels and things. Will there still be kestrels when it's all houses? I don't know. I doubt it. Maybe presumably the landowner's got a fair bit of money for it, but someone being employed doing all this digging. It's all fenced off near the road. That's the main road. So it leads from Edenthorpe to the junction 3 of the M18. Oh, there's a lark. Just jumped up out of the ground as I walked by. Here once, and there were two young lads walking towards me, and they said to me, "Have you seen a ferret?" I said, "No." And they both went, "Oh no." I don't know how you lose a ferret out here. I don't know, did they have it on a lead and it ran off or what? I don't know. Yeah, clearly this has all been ploughed as well, so that maybe this field is going to stay as it is. place for now. See the glass factory over there. It used to be called Rockware Glass. Now it's known as Arda Glass. Used to also have a very nice view of it from my bedroom at my grandparents' house. And Thorpe Marsh Power Station, which has all been knocked down now. Apparently the plan for Thorpe Marsh Power Station is to transform it into these sort of storage facilities for energy from solar power and wind power. You see a sort of very tall pine tree just over there? That was in the grounds of my primary school. Still there. Well, of course it is, why would they not plant the tree? Yeah, so that's that big tree there, that's where my school was, and that grey fence there, that's where the playing field was, and we sort of had to walk through the caravan site once a week. And the teachers would sort of give us a bit of a speech beforehand about how, you know, we need to be very quiet and respectful because it's people's home and everything. You know, heard anybody whispering or anything, we go, shut up, be quiet! What did I tell you? Some kids trying to ride bikes across the road. That's a good idea. You see the playground down there as well. It looks like there's someone there now, but I won't get close if there's any kids playing on it, but if they've gone by the time I get there, I'll tell where things will. Those telephone poles over there. I think they're telephone poles, not electric pylons, are they? I remember walking up very close to them when I was quite small and being sort of awestruck by the size of them. I could hear them, you know, I could sort of hear this twittering noise as I walked by. It is windy today, I'm sorry. And a horrible noise. Is that better? That's better. Oh, I don't know what's going on over here. I'm going to have a look over here and see what's going on in this big hole. Might be foundations or something. I mean, this is all just waste ground now, isn't it? Oh, you can still some corn there from last year. Is. We're presumably going to build a house, but oh, there's another one over there. Are they going to have very big gardens? I don't know. It's sort of well spaced out. Not sure. Anyway, and the thing as well is, you know, there's enough buildings. Enough buildings that are empty and derelict. You know, every town centre has an issue with shut down shops and crumbling away and offices. You've got no renters, you know, it's... What are we going to do with all these buildings that nobody wants? More larks. They're just going to crumble away to dust. I'm covering you up. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to shield my phone from the wind a bit, but I think I might have covered the lens for a while. Can't really see because, you know, being outdoors, it's the screen's hard to see. Anyway. Well, my washing will probably be getting dry, that's one good thing. When I get home I'll have some nice dry washing to put away. Yippee! Can't wait. Yeah, there's a couple of YouTubers I follow. There's a guy called Wandering Turnip who's pretty good on this, and there's one called Turd Towns, which I don't know. I wasn't so keen on that one. They seems to be more about sneering at how rubbish everything is than you know, discussing anything seriously. But anyway, yeah, there's a couple of YouTubers I follow who do kind of document how town centres are just, up and down the country. It's not just a localised problem. That they are just dropping to bits. And the sort of challenges that businesses face, high rents and so on, that cause the problems, and just less people shopping. Everyone sort of shops online now, don't they? You see the building site there. This area's all fenced off. It just used to all be fields. It was all fields when I was young. Still is for now. Well, it's not exactly fields, is it? It's just sort of waste ground and one singular field. Oh, nice lark up there. Hello, lark. Ooh, nice. Anyway. Yeah, many happy memories of walking down this road with my pockets full of chestnuts from the woods. Muddy boots. That was like a sort of pilgrimage that me and my mum used to have when I was small. Every autumn, when the chestnuts came out, we'd have a little walk up to Long Plantation and fill our pockets with chestnuts. And come home and cook them all. That's not very interesting anyway. All this will be gone. You see all the new houses there. They go a good half a mile up that main road towards the motorway. But before you get to the motorway, you have to pass all the warehouses. The next warehouse, an IKEA warehouse, massive great warehouses. It's just all vanishing. You can see a kestrel over there. Just very, very tiny on the horizon. Just by that pylon. In the autumn we'd pick chestnuts, in the springtime we'd go and have a look at the bluebells. My mum still likes to go and look at the bluebells. Still some kids on the playground. I'll just sort of avert my phone a bit. Yeah, that playground down there. It's another place I spent many happy hours. Where are we looking? Just don't want to catch sight of those kids. Anyway. Yeah, it's changed a lot. It used to just be like an empty field with 3 climbing frames and a little swing in it. It was like a proper. Oh, when I was young, it was all different kind of playground. It's just mud, mud on the ground. Well, when it was wet, it was mud. When it was dry, it was dust. But it's improved. It's improved a lot. They've got like a little roundabout and a climbing frame. I can't show you this because there's somebody on it. But anyway, there's basketball nets and football goals and everything. It's quite a lot better than it was. Oh, who's been driving through there? Oh, that lark's making a lot of noise. Hello, lark. And there's someone else coming towards me now with a dog. That's the subway. That leads us through to Armthorpe. These houses, that's the Fieldside estate. It was built in the 1980s. My grandparents used to live there. both dead now, of course. Dog walker's gone by. And sort of walk across here now. There you go. That's where the swings used to be, where I learnt how to work up a swing. It's gone now. I think it's sort of been subsumed into the... I'll walk a bit closer. Yeah, these trees have always been here, and those trees over there, they're maybe 20 years old, and these that I'm walking towards now, they're a lot newer. These, I think football or rugby, I'm kind of a bit of both, I don't know. Maybe it's hurling. I don't know, I've just very recently discovered hurling, and it's just, it's like someone asked AI to imagine a team sport, I don't know. Seems to be a Union Jack stuck in that tree. Maybe it's a kite. I don't know. Oh, pigeon. Hello, pigeon. My daughter likes pigeons. And there's kind of the remains of a fence that's been gradually disintegrating over many years. Yeah, there's one of the... It's obviously a bit of a depression in the ground. Well, I don't know if the camera will pick it up particularly well. One of the climbing frames was, and then the swings were sort of more over here, where these silver birch trees are now. And then there's another climbing frame over there. And one there. Which, yeah, have a look at this grass. There used to be a climbing frame there. This is the sort of quality content you follow me for, isn't it? This wall has sort of gradually been disintegrating over many, many years as well. There were a few more feet of it when I first arrived here in 1991. But, yeah, there used to be a bit kind of in the middle here where that hump in the ground is. But yeah, that's all gone. You can see there's a little track through the field, and desire line as they're called, I think. And the people have walked through this gap in what was once a wall. And you can see there's a very old gatepost there. It's all covered in ivy now. Now we're back on Mere Lane. That's sort of where we started. It's funny, you know, you're right next to the houses. Oh, that's Edenthorpe there, and it's just buildings and parks and things all the way to, you know, Doncaster town. Well, it's a city centre now, isn't it? It's a city centre. Lose track of these things. But you just feel like you're out in the countryside. You do for the moment, anyway. Soon the countryside will be quite a lot further away. Oh, some nice bluebells there. I'm sure there used to be more bushes down here. I remember my mum used to go out and collect elderflowers, like elderflower cordial. Must be one about here and one sort of further down. I don't know, that big bundle of brambles down there, maybe that was where one of them was. I don't know where that tree stump is, maybe that's one of those elder bushes. These little ginnels here, they just all sort of line up and go right down to, I don't know how far you can see down. Some very nice person has kind of been down and planted lots of little flowers and things, lots of little shrubs along the sides of them. It's very, very, very nice, I think. It's a very nice idea. Yeah, now finished talking, the wind's died down. Oh, it's just windier out in the middle of the fields. I think the thing with these houses, you know, build all these houses and say, oh, well, it'll bring down house prices, you know, and people need to get on the property ladder. They're not starter homes, you know, they're big detached houses for families. You know, it's not helping first-time buyers at all. It's just more and more big houses for people who are already kind of established. Probably a lot of them will be snapped up for rent as well. That's the thing now as well, isn't it? Rent. I think that's a quince. And it's all covered in lichens. Looks like the bushes are all dead, but covered in lichens. That's strange. And these conifers here used to be a lot taller, I'm sure. All been hacked down. This little area here, kids just used to play football there. I remember I was invited once. That was nice. Well, it was nice of them. Nobody kicked the ball to me, of course. Went home, was bored. Oh, a bee. Sorry, I don't know, I'm just sort of quite interested in bees at the moment because my daughter is. Every time she sees a bee, she starts shouting, bee, 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 bee. Or anything that looks like a bee, you know, a fly or anything. I just find it really interesting that there's still lampposts down here that have been updated. You know, they've got the LED lights on them. But they only come to here. What's going on there? As this road isn't actually open to vehicles. I think you know, if it's council or one of the farm buildings or something, there are some people who've got a key, but I don't know. And these are apple trees. Yeah, that was another of Mum's little projects. He used to come down here and collect apples for smoothies and apple pies and things. I seem to remember there were some sloe berries down here as well. She collected some sloe berries for sloe gin. There's a lot of trees been removed here as well. They used to be, well, not like that, but very big trees. I think they're periwinkles. There's one point when, well, I didn't really have insomnia. I was working night shifts, so you know, I just didn't sleep at night. And I used to come for walks down here as well, and I used to just sort of wander through these fields and down through Long Plantation there. So there's another main road just on the other side of those trees. One of the most, well, sort of up there in the top 10, certainly, most terrifying things that have ever happened to me. I was walking down there about 2 in the morning, and this big 4x4 thing, it wasn't really a car, went straight past. Oh, those more trees removed there, looking very bald. Yeah, this big 4x4 thing went by. And I didn't really think anything of it and walked on. But then suddenly I realised it had turned round and come back. I thought, oh my God, it's going to happen. The bad thing's going to happen. But he was actually more scared of me than I was of him. He thought it was a ghost. He just said, I just need to reassure myself, you're not a ghost. Oh, no, I'm fine, thanks. I just want to show you some graffiti down here. Some nice graffiti someone's put up. Here we go. Oh, here it is. We are one. We are one. Why would you put that on the top of a subway? I don't know. I mean, that's some sort of more standard graffiti, you know. I don't know. Well, I think it's very nice that they did. It's just a bit of a surprise, you know. Whereas, I don't know, someone's footprint. Is that someone's footprint on the wall? Why would you put your footprint on the wall? I don't know. And this is the end of the footpath. Yeah, well, I was never very good at riding bikes when I was a kid. My mum used to take me on a bike ride down here sometimes, and I used to get absolutely terrified coming down this slope. And she used to be saying to me, "Just free wheel, just take your feet off and free wheel." I couldn't do it. Nope. Too scary. Right, so gorse bushes. Little known fact about gorse bushes: nobody ever thinks to go up and smell the flowers. I recommend you do. They smell very surprised. They smell of pineapples. And that's Shorewood over there. There's another little patch of woodland. It's actually in 3 parts: Edenthorpe Shore, Armthorpe Shore, and Corporation Shore. You can sort of walk right through it to Armthorpe. I mean, those houses over there, that's just the edge of Armthorpe. It's Mere Lane kind of goes through, right through into the middle of Armthorpe there. I didn't get far on the history of Armthorpe, did I? I actually found out during my genealogy work that sort of my ancestors way, I mean, like hundreds of years ago, I think it was 1200 or something, actually came from Armthorpe originally. That was a coincidence. I was living just in Edenthorpe there. That's where I lived. That's where my ancestors lived several hundred years ago. And this is all going to get built on as well, as far as I understand. Yeah, we're walking along the Westmore link now, A630. It's quite a busy road, 60-mile-an-hour road. I'll just sort of shut up now and let you look at the scenery. Which may soon be gone. Rabbit holes down there. Love how that wooden fence along the side of the fields sort of gradually collapsing, and then parts of it are just grown into the trees. You see a little plank stuck between some parts of the tree. Don't know what that little bridge down there's for. Why have they put a culvert in there? Must have been a sort of driveway into the field many years ago. I mean, it doesn't look that old, I don't know. Maybe. You can see where part of the wood's been cut away for the pylons to go through, the telegraph poles, I think they are. Big sways cut through the forest. forest. A bit pretentious in the woods. Every so often the trees grow up again and they have to be cut down. You know how it is. Oh, that's quite a nice view. Nice view of the fields. Don't know what's going to happen to this area. This is going to be built on as well. That's where we've come. Oh, bluebells, white bells, harebells. Oh, very nice. I love that tree down there. Looks like a big... Sort of reminds me of lobster claws reaching up. That one. Look how the fence has all been cracked and broken up by that tree as it grew. You see the planks all stuck in the wood and grown around it. And there must have been a moment when that tree was just grew to the, you know, just too big for that fence to cope with. Cracked. Interesting here though, how the fence sort of breaks up there and then it comes back into being here. It looks actually quite, you know, in quite good repair there, as if you know, the tree's been protecting it from the wind maybe. Well, this has all been replaced. Obviously someone cared about it at one time. In a minute I'm going to sort of see if an old path is still there. Last time I came this way, which was a few years ago now, it looked like it was all overgrown, but I might just see if I can make it out. Kind of branches off this pavement alongside the main road. Maybe we'll put down on the car noise a bit. I'm sort of doing what I can with my hands to keep the wind off it. It's not a great day, but I don't really get a lot of chances to do things like this, you see, because you know, I work, I've got 2 kids, I've got stuff to do. I kind of have to. I don't get a lot of free time, and the free time I do, I'm stuck indoors. It just happens that this weekend my mum has took my son on holiday for the weekend, and I'm off work. So my daughter's with her dad. I suppose I could ask my husband to watch them both for a couple of hours while I go out and do a little video or something, but it's sort of seems a big ask, you know, when he looks after them by himself all day when I'm at work. like I'm earning anything doing this. I'm not monetized. I've only got about 164 followers. What? I just saw someone filming. I don't know. Oh dear. Yeah, I don't. I'm nowhere near getting any sort of money for this. It's a sort of personal therapy session, I suppose, as much as anything. If anyone finds it interesting and informative, then that's great too. Right, coming up to the bit where the kind of the secret path, if you like, was. I'll just see if it's still accessible. It looks from here as if it's overgrown. If I can't do it, I'll probably just switch off now because it'll be a bit boring from here on in. It's more of the same. It was just in front of this big road sign here. See if I can get to it. I sort of see a bit of a trace through the grass where it was. I don't expect the tarmac's been removed or anything, but it'll just be, yeah, that's too. I'm not going to get through there. It's all brambles. Yeah. Anyway, there used to be a little walk along behind these trees here by the road. Oh, ladybird. Hello, ladybird. But yeah, it's just all brambles now, if the path's still there even. Well, I'll call it a day. It's been my little walk through my old stamping ground of Edenthorpe. Bit of a nostalgia fest. I'll leave it there for you, and I'll see you in the next one.